Get up!
This is Steve Harvey, and you're now watching the Don't Piss Me Off Morning Show.
You are now tuned in to the DPMO Morning Show with real conversations, me unfiltered vibes. I am your host, 2K, and alongside with me, I got my dog Common Sense Ky and a special guest of the day, my dog August. This is the news that might make the headlines, but we make the conversation. Y'all come on in here and hit that like button, and while y'all do that, let me do this. We got my nigga Tim in the building. We got Chris in here with us. We got Quita in the building. We got Bobby Cherry Jr., the sweetest nigga in the game with the name OG Phase. What it do? Spaces, what's the word? CEO JC, what's up, my dog? Mr. 43 Tex in here. Eureka in the building. We got Shay in here with us. Suave, Kiana, what's happening? James Jr., what up? What's up with the Miss Revere? We got my dog Trio in here. Miss Gibson, what's up? KJ, how your mama know? We got Desiree in here, my nigga Sean, Jasmine, what's up? 106 and Parched, just me. Y'all come on in here, hit that like button, and let's get it started. Shan, what's happening? What's happening? Renee, Chris, what's up, man? How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday?
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Yeah.
I don't know. Today just feel like, I don't know. Like it's supposed to be like grand because it's a new week, but I don't know. Just today feel weird to me.
I know.
It's just a little gloom.
I know. So y'all, we were behind the scenes and Ky was trying to shoot a shot at August and he turned her ass down.
Here he goes with the boo.
No, hey, he be like, hey, I've been married for 14 years. I can't do this with you. Y'all so hurt, y'all.
Oh, I was not trying to shoot my shot at August. August is a handsome man, but he is married. He has been married for 14 years, and I respect marriages. I love black love. So shout out to August and his wife, because I don't know what 2K be on. 2K be on bullshit. Y'all know he be on bullshit.
Man, I'm telling y'all, bro. I seen the confidence go down, bro. She was like, fuck.
Oh shit!
Fuck. Don't worry about it. We got spaces coming up here tomorrow. You can shoot.
Lord, Jesus Christ. That's the ultimate DPMO caller.
Yeah, we got
that
spaces.
That nigga need caller of the year or something. We need to get him a...
Bro, you know what? Hey, he calling though. He got something to say. It got to be said, dog. Hey, After Way A's, man, what it do, bro? Is it After Way or After World?
Out this world. Remember,
Out this world. Yeah, man, I be getting On the Way Shay and that shit mixed up.
See, 2K, you knocking my pimping in these comments. You got all my folks in the comments mad now. See, they finna jump on my head.
Dang.
See, you messing up. You messing up.
It be like that.
Y'all know he lying. Y'all know he lying.
He quiet about it, man. What it do, August? How you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm cooling, man. I'm just, enjoying the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be here, dog, for real.
I appreciate you, bro. How was your weekend?
Phenomenal, man. You got some training in. We still doing the boxing and everything, so doing that, and getting these videos out. That's life right there.
Wait, you gonna be fighting at the next This Might Be Rocky?
He asked me if I wanted to fight. I said yeah. But he didn't put me down on a card for nothing. So I don't know if he trying to, set something up or whatever. But I'm ready for whatever.
It ain't a card right now. I know I'm supposed to be fighting this nigga named The Second, 89, some shit like that. He was talking shit about me and Mississippi, so I'm gonna beat the brakes off that boy. And, but it ain't. I think it's like 2 fights, with one being me and another fight supposed to go on with Mr. Fantastic, I think. So if you jump on the card, man, that's a power card already.
I'm ready. I'm waiting on him. He asked me, I said yeah, so I'm just waiting on him.
Nah, August can't fight CJ. CJ, he advanced.
Yeah, he been fighting longer than me. I only been fighting for I only started this year.
Yes,
I can fight, but I ain't, I'm not on CJ level.
Yeah. And see, people that don't fight don't understand the difference. You have to, you'll be looking, man, that's CJ. Nah. CJ come with a whole different level of experience. He see the fight different.
Yes.
CJ will put me in a blender, to the point where I can't see nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't understand what it's like to be in that blender.
They don't understand. Yeah, with that fire.
Oh my God.
My coach of pro boxer, I spar with him, and bro, he be fucking me up. We can curse?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, all right. We be fucking me up, dog. I'm not even playing. I can't even get through his defense or nothing. Every time I get a little bit of time, I can't get through nothing. He be, I don't know how he do it.
It's just experience, bro.
He told me he got to bring me down. He said when we was fighting, he said, I got to take your youth away. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
And bro, I was tired, bro.
For real. It ain't even about the shit. I just couldn't. You don't see how they seeing it, bro.
Yes, bro. I know.
Bro, I promise this is what it looked like. I'm not bullshitting. When you spar and somebody that know what they doing, it looks just like this.
That's it. Are you trying to get out the way, bro? You trying your best to get out the way, and they just fucking you up. Bang, bang, bang. You just don't be seeing them coming. Bang, bang, bang. I'm like, God damn. That's just how it looks, dog.
Hey, bro, it's the real life blender, dog. Real talk. So CJ, hell no, I can't fuck with CJ. Is you crazy, bro? No.
He don't know another level.
Yeah, but this
I think CJ amateur, right? He an amateur. CJ?
Yeah, I think so now.
Yeah, certified amateur.
Yeah.
Fine.
Shout out to CJ, bro. This weekend here, it was that. You know what I'm saying? It was okay, and then it just went to shit. You know what I'm saying? Where some shit happened yesterday, end up losing a friend, and shit happens, bro. Shit happens. And so shit, that's just what it is. But today, Monday, I ain't big on grieving or no shit like that. So we got to keep rolling on along and just got to make the best of everything.
Yeah.
Yep. So this weekend, today we're gonna have a great show. We finna get into it. And let's just have fun, man. We got first of all, we got Quarter here with us, 45 Ronay. I hope I got that right. Mike, Big Mike Graham in here with us. My dog TLG, what up, dude? And I think I missed somebody. I don't know. I like to greet a man. Oh, Regina, what's up with it, Regina? So let's go ahead and get into the quotes of the day brought to you by Magnetar Music. Magnetar Mr. Music. And the quote of the day goes as following. Go. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Okay? Okay. Ky, top of the week, my girl. Top of the week. What?
Here you go.
What?
For me, it means you basically you're not living unless you're uncomfortable. I always say, always be comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you're not being uncomfortable, you're not doing it right. So that's what I got from the quote of the day.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. Look at Ky. What that mean to you, August?
To me, it means when you're living, you're usually in pursuit of something, and so there's friction that goes along with that, and so there's a level of uncomfortability, and that's where life is. Life is the pursuit of happiness.
Absolutely.
Friction along with that.
Absolutely. I always kind of tell this story right here just to get a reference. I went bungee jumping one time, and when I jumped off that motherfucker, bro, as you falling, it's like I was real life in real time realizing I had no control over nothing. It was just what it was. So once it's over, I just had a new appreciation for life. Like, man, just worry about what you can control, and you can't control a lot. So you just worry about that. And man, I promise you, bro, like I was a new man when I got back up. So that's what it really was. Like, you not living if you not in if you in your comfort zone. You can't be if you comfortable. Like, to live requires uncomfortability. To be alive, that's comfort. Being alive and living is two different things. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get on to our favorite segment of the day, the confession corner.
These are my confessions.
All right, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all get those Ky confessions in. Y'all can send this over to the IG page at DPMO Morning Show on IG, as well as DPMO Morning Show at gmail.com. We would love to read your stories. Remember, we don't judge you on screen, but we will judge you behind scenes. So let's get into this. This letter is entitled, "Another Man Paid My Woman's Rent. Now I'm mad." Dear Ky and the DPMO show, I need y'all to settle something because I'm mad as hell, but my homeboy told me I don't have the right to be. I've been dealing with this woman for almost a year now. We ain't married and we don't live together, but we're definitely more than just casually dating. I consider that my woman, and as far as I know, she considers me her man. Recently, she hit a rough patch and called me saying she was short on her rent. Between the rent and late fees, she needed a little less than $2,000. Now, here's where everybody keeps getting on me. I have about $20,000 saved. She knows I have money put up, but I told her no. It wasn't because I wanted to see her struggle. I worked hard for that savings, and I don't believe dating somebody automatically makes their financial emergencies my responsibility. Plus, once you start pulling thousands out of your savings every time somebody gets behind, that $20K can turn into $2K real quick. She didn't argue either. She just said, okay, I understand. I thought that was the end of it. Well, a few days later, I asked if she figured out everything. She said, yeah, somebody helped me. Something told me to ask who. Y'all, another man paid my woman's rent. The whole damn amount. Now I'm hot. I asked why she felt comfortable taking almost $2,000 from another man when she's supposed to be dealing with me. Her response was, I asked my man first. My man said no, the bill didn't disappear because you said no. So I found somebody who would say yes. That hit different. Now I'm asking questions. Who is the dude? Why is he comfortable giving you that much money? What does he expect in return? Why does he even know you're struggling? She says that's none of my business because I had an opportunity to help and chose not to. But I feel like there should have been certain places she simply wasn't willing to go for money out of respect for our relationship. My homeboy says I'm full of shit. He told me you can't decline the responsibility but still demand the authority. Basically, if I wasn't willing to help solve the problem, I don't get control on how she solved it. And I understand that logically, but emotionally, hell no. Because now every time I look at her, I'm thinking about another man being able to say he kept a roof over my woman's head. Then I had 20 bands sitting in the bank. So DPMO, help me out. If your woman asks you to help and you have the money but choose not to give it to her, do you still have the right to be upset with another man stepping in and does what you refuse to do? Or did I accidentally create an opening and then get mad because somebody else walked through it?
Hey, so it's crazy. This my homeboy, right? The nigga who wrote in. I want the homeboy that told him that he was stupid though. Matter of fact, this is my Mexican homeboy from San Antonio. To me, it was wild, right? Because he do got like 20 racks put up, right? And she did ask him for it, but he told her ass no because they not that far along in a relationship for her to even be asking for that. So she went to another dude. The other dude who she went to, he low-key a trick. So she knew she can get out of him. She a baddie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she bad. I told him, man, I feel like he did the right thing, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Because we don't got that much time in it for me to be even feeling comfortable with me giving you 2 racks and paying your rent, because when you do shit like that just let me know you gonna start leaning on me a little bit too fast. We ain't there yet. Also, I don't think that she had the right to ask another nigga.
Oh shit!
I just don't. And that's because, like, anytime I don't have something, is that going to be your protocol? You gonna go to somebody that can? So when your period come on, can I go to your cousin's house and get some pussy until you stop bleeding? So I still think that she was in the wrong. I told brother, go on, cut her off now. I don't cut her ass off now, bro, because that's a real problem. How you feel about it, Ky?
Feel like y'all probably so hurt, and y'all just let that little pride just trick y'all out y'all bags all the time. I feel like why is he upset? Why is he mad? It ain't tricking if he got it. She asked her man first. He said no, so she went and asked somebody else that could do it. What's wrong with it? I don't think you should put that limitation on her and say that that's gonna be a ongoing thing now. She asked who she was supposed to ask first, and she did what she needed to do to get her rent paid. Like she said, the bill didn't go away because you said no. I still had to figure it out. And that was her source of figuring it out. She went and asked another nigga. I'm not mad at her for asking another nigga shit. Get your shit done the way you need to get it done.
So not you picking up on overtime, not you not you going to work some extra hours at a job. Just goddamn put your hands out of asking and begging. That's the answer.
No, not asking and begging. She asked the nigga she sleep with all the time. He said no.
Right.
So she went and asked someone else. I don't think, and again, even if she did take up extra hours, extra shifts, okay, that's probably going to help for next month's problem. This is a now problem. We need a solution now. You couldn't help me out knowing you had the money. You left me out here high and dry, so now I got to figure out what the hell I got to figure out.
Ky, do you remember my pussykarma.com credit score?
Yes, I do.
Do you remember the things that we took into consideration when we was coming up with the scores?
Mm-hmm.
Relationship history was one. Cheating history, the amount of new dicks you was intaking, and the biggest one, the amount of pussy owed.
Okay, but again, you don't know what their situation might be. You can't tell me you don't have a homegirl that might, hey, can you help me out this week? I'm kind of late, behind on this, and you wouldn't help your homegirl out. It's no pussy in between the situation.
Yes, it is.
She just needs the help.
Listen,
so you
ain't nobody giving you 2 racks for the fuck of it. That is that's going to the amount of pussy owed. You owe him pussy now. Nobody's giving you 2 racks for no reason. Nobody.
Why is we gotta put a price tag on pussy when why you can't just help people out without having a stipulation on the amount?
The same reason
you gotta have some stipulations to it.
The same reason you think that your boyfriend's supposed to do it for you because y'all fucking. That's why.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But if we're together and we're in a relationship, why wouldn't you help me out? Because vice versa, if you was in a bind, I would definitely help you out. You my nigga, you my man. So as far as he's saying, but then that's again too, like he said in the letter, we not together. So I'm not even mad at him for saying no, because like he said, they're not together. They're not in a committed relationship, like he said. But he also said, well, I look at her as my woman and she looks at me as her man. So if you my man, nigga, do what my man's supposed to do. Or when I ask, do what my man said he gonna do for me. Like, what's the problem?
We got to let August step in right quick, man.
Yeah, I need to hear these.
I'm gonna tell you 100%. I agree with Ky. I agree with her. You can't have your cake and eat it too. When he said that he wasn't gonna give her the money, then in my mind, I'm putting myself in his position. If I'm thinking about if I'm gonna invest in this or not. You know what I'm saying? We didn't came to the crossroad. This is the moment of truth, whether or not I'm about to invest in this or not. And if I decide that I'm not gonna invest in it and she go get it for someone else, I'm gonna be like, that's fire how you got it like that. That's cool. And then we just gonna keep on going the way it's supposed to be going. I'm not trying to add nothing on to it.
Got me fucked up.
Exactly. 2K, there
That's
are
how
people.
I look at it.
There are
If I'm
and homegirls out there like that.
But no, go to your okay, listen. Shout out to my nigga Chief.
Go ahead.
Now, what you say, August?
You gotta think, right? If in your mind, when you calculating this math, am I investing in this or not? If I don't invest in it, there's a potential that something else could happen. She gonna get it some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? And she bad. So let me be honest and real with myself that I know she got some niggas on the line that's ready to do whatever she say. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead, consciously knowing that I'm about my money. You know what I mean? I could have put on a payment plan or something, but I'm about my money. I'm keeping my money. And I'm gonna go ahead and let her do her thing. That's basically letting her, walk free in the streets.
Oh no. Listen, like my dog Chief said.
I don't got no claim on it.
Listen to what Chief said. She got mama, daddy, brothers, sisters, and friends, and they got payday loans. Okay?
How we know that though?
It don't matter. You got one of them. And if you are a good person and you are reputable and you pay people back, these people will have no problem loaning you money. So, and even when your boyfriend give it to you, you know what she no longer see that money is? It's payable. She don't have to pay it back. And you know who gonna look like a weak ass nigga asking, hey, when you gonna give me that money back? Your ass. I'm not even gonna put myself in that predicament.
No, you get more say so. If I'm paying this, then you better do what I say.
Really? Or
hell yeah.
Or if I don't,
now you on his program.
Or you on my program.
Now you on his program.
I might have to move you in or something. I don't know if that's where we about to go because I didn't invest it. You know what I'm saying? So this is the do or die moment. I'm not gonna sit here on the sideline and try and coach her on how to get the money when she know I got the money, but she's supposed to be my woman. That's the thing. Like if you either my woman or you not.
See, and this why it don't work, bro, for the same reason you saying. Hey,
okay,
I don't got to do nothing. There's another nigga that'll give me $2,000 or that'll give me out your fucking face.
I can't be mad at her for that,
right?
Dog.
But now you $2,000 light in her ass. She ain't gonna pay you back.
How you know that, 2K?
Name a woman that pay back.
She not gonna pay it back. You right. I'm with you, dog. She not paying it back because that's your woman. You not gonna get that money back. But whenever you might need something, she don't.
Okay, so listen. So she not gonna pay the dude back. So what's what he gonna get back?
He got pussy on.
No pussy.
Yeah, he get pussy.
He got pussy on. He got pussy coming. She owe that nigga pussy.
She owe pussy.
That's real shit.
I know what it
she
is.
Owe that nigga some pussy. Yeah, she gonna have to pay up one of these days for that pussy for real. I'm in the bind, Nate, some other time. Cause she gonna be in the bind again.
He don't need it right now. But he definitely gonna get it out of her ass later. Yeah.
He gonna collect on that. I'm in the bind, Nate.
It's a pay now, buy later. What they
like, bro,
pay later.
Your girl just invested in a future cheat, and you know about it. Like, nigga, just gonna leave her, bro. It's gonna hurt.
But this is the thing too. Like, he cannot be upset with her. Like he said, they're not in a committed relationship. That's not really his woman, or her man. They not together for real. So you cannot be mad at her on how she came up on her $2,000 to pay her rent.
Nah,
yeah, bro. Charge to the game. You gotta charge that one.
If you was officially my man,
that would be disrespectful.
That would be very disrespectful, and you should not stand by and watch your woman struggle like that. Like, you knew
that's your woman.
Had it. Yeah, if that's your woman, like, come on, you always out here talking about y'all the providers and the protectors. This is the point where he should have been the provider and the protector. That's really not his woman, so he can't be mad at her.
See, this kind of why I don't like this shit, right? Because
that's what gets it.
Now it gets it right, but it's a two-way street, bro. Because like as a boyfriend, we doing the same shit a husband will do. But for some strange reason, when you want her to do wifey shit, you have to put the ring on her finger, walk her down the aisle, only for her to find out that she don't do it. I'm tripping.
That's a sucker. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. That's not vetting right, bro.
Okay.
I'm not tolerating. Listen, if we on that level, and you not, you know what I mean, auditioning the right way, I'm replacing your ass. I'm telling you, there's another one that's
you
gonna be
can't
online
be
to get on the program.
mad.
Okay.
So she gotta be auditioning the same way I'm showing up and auditioning. If you gonna see what I'm doing, and you gonna want to get next to this, and you gonna want to help this out, and you gonna want to get on this program. But if you adverse to that, trust me, it's not. You can go ahead. You can take a couple steps to the left, so the next one can come along, and we can see what she about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
I ain't mad at it. You know, I appreciate the hustling, shorty, but nah, cause you out of here. You out of here. Like I always find it super, super, super alarmful when you can't go to your family. Like
But what if your family don't have it? What if you are the breadwinner in the family and you've just fallen on hard times?
That let me know I shouldn't be with your ass either. If they come manage money with their big ass life, I need to get your ass up out of here. You ain't got good money management. You gonna bring me down.
Now you get rid of everybody.
Everybody, your whole bloodline. Fuck them.
But okay, let me ask you this, okay? Because we don't know what the incentives were behind her asking the other guy for the 2,000. We don't know if it was a homeboy or, you know, a best friend or somebody she used to mess with, you know, back in the day. We don't know who this guy was. But let me ask you this, because like I've helped some of my friends out. So should I be going to get some pussy from them too?
Hell yeah.
I'll help them out.
You can chalk it up to some you can get some cooch out of. But you a girl though, Ky. Like
but they owe you though.
They can pay you back.
They definitely owe you.
Yeah.
As a man,
that's what I'm saying. We shouldn't put a price tag on it. Like if you my friend and you want to help me out, like cool, I'm gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the incentive was.
I think my mom.
But 2 racks is a lot.
For free.
2 racks is a lot to ask for somebody. It's not like $200. 2 racks is definitely a lot of money to be asked. I
think my mama owed me $1,200 right now. Like I don't even feel right asking her back. Like asking it back. You know what I'm saying? Like. Man, you got that. Man, you got something that like you have to lightly, cause it feel like you less of a man cause you got the ex. But shit, it's my bread too. But it just so when it's your girl, situations. You definitely can't do that when it's your girl, cuz.
See, if I loan somebody some money, I'll just give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be a loan, but I'll just give it to them. But if I don't want to give it to him, I'm just tell him no. Yeah, you know what I mean? Straight up, flat no.
That's how you would do
it. So it don't mess the relationship up because it's gonna be something I really don't need.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of times when people come to you and ask for money, it's gotta be a desperate.
No, it don't. Motherfuckers.
You don't think so?
No. Hell nah. Motherfuckers be up playing on their back foot and not thinking and reacting and shit, man. That's not, you gotta think ahead. That's not your
I know
they always in emergency.
I know some women who will plan on like she'll spend this money here because she know that she can get some money out you.
That's crazy.
I promise you.
I must be just a little green because because me. I'm very, very prideful when it comes to like asking for help or needing somebody to help me with something. So I'm like, you know, I always put myself in other people's shoes. Like, okay, well, it must be a dire need or they must desperately be, you know, on they out and out and need it. So, oh my God, that's crazy. Oh,
yeah. Nah, that shit, it be
givers and takers.
They'll take your shit, bro. But no, and this what I see in the black community so much. If niggas owe you money, before they pay you back, they'll get an attitude and fall out with you and tell you, come get it out of blood. Come get it in blood. That'll be them exact words. Come get it in blood. They'd rather fight you.
After you to help them out.
Yes, they'd rather fight you than give you your money back. And they got it. I'd have seen that 50 million times in the black community. So, that's that on that, cuz. hold on. If I help, I let it go once I leave my hands. But I was definitely no. That's how I help. Like I tell you, you have to pay back. But if you don't, I wasn't expecting it. But I'm never letting you borrow shit again though.
Yeah, I was going to say, those instances, like, once it's gone. Like, I can't.
That door is closed.
I got to chalk it up. But if you get to the point where, like 2K was saying, you outside, you just money all up the arm, and you up and down popping bottles in the club, and you going on trips and shit, knowing you on me. Oh, hell no, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going to slap shit out you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm about to slap shit out you real casual. Real casual about to snap shit
might
at you.
have to. Yeah, might have to.
Ask me for a goddamn piece of tissue to wipe your ass. Like, it's over.
Hey, and like Sean said, your money become funky all of a sudden. Nigga,
hello?
Ask me about them funky ass $500. That might want funky when you asked me for it, wasn't. She was smell free. All right, man. Let's go get to the main top, man. I thought it was gonna be some help for Melo, and I think he's still in a better position than he was last week. After hearing this shit here, not gonna lie, I know he got denied for a trial this weekend, but for the upcoming what you call them? For the upcoming what's the name of it? What's up with it, plug? For the upcoming hearings and appeals, they got to take this shit into consideration. Listen to what we're about to hear and tell me what y'all think about this.
There's in this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Karmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. So CBS.
Damn. Fun fact, that was the same courtroom I got the fight in there.
News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, "We did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism." There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school, and in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-2024 school year, he received in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 reveal that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day. There's in this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's.
All right, so with that being said, over the weekend, his trial was denied. But with all this shit, and this the type of shit that the judge that they recused from the case was keeping out of the courtroom. Do you think going forward, they're going to have to appeal or at least listen to some more arguments for this case with the recusal of the judge? I'm gonna go to you first, August.
I haven't really been following it too much. I I don't know what's supposed to happen. The judge just denied the appeal. So does he have an opportunity for another appeal, a second appeal?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought it was all said and done. So yeah, I think that this is going just moving forward. I think that this could lend to the reason why he acted the way he acted, in the stabbing. Now, will it get him off? I don't think so. No, because he did murder. He murdered somebody.
Yeah, I don't expect him to get it off. But with me knowing this now, all right, this the same dude that got a motherfucking. He got a history, and me being his peer, I know about the history.
Mm-hmm.
This the dude. He done punched Shorty. He done wrote KKK. He don't fuck with niggas. Woo woo woo. That changes everything to me, because it's one thing to be scared in a fight and then try to kill somebody, but to know that this person is a potential killer, or he wanted to be, or he done tried to, or he done said these things, I'm hiding at this point. Like, I'm not gonna fight August the same way I'll fight motherfucking Michael Myers. Michael Myers a killer. I can't play with him. Nigga, August, we just in a disagreement that's different. And with the judge being recused and them keeping this out of trial, I can't see how they didn't even say, hey, we need a new trial right now. But I get it. I told you I think it's a buddy system with the court. But I think, cuz you can't keep this type of information out of the trial, knowing that the judge had bias with him because he said it. That's why he got kicked off the case. I can't see how he don't get a new trial. I really can't.
Well, here's the thing. It could play against him too, because the way you describing it, so I don't really know everything that happened. Did they have mutual combat? Were they fighting each other, or did he just try to get him out the thing and then he just turned around and stabbed him? What was it?
I just know Austin started it. Melo, he took it too far. He stabbed him. And that's
so if they wasn't in mutual combat and then it was on some random shit, then I don't think that he really have an argument. But the reason why, because it could sound more, the way you described it could sound like a bigger charge, like it was more, preconceived. It
was mutual combat from what I know. I'm not sure.
Okay. So I mean, I don't know, man. You can add that in there, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to tip the scale, because he killed the nigga, bro. The nigga dead, son. Nigga's not coming back. You know what I mean? Nigga gone.
Now, I'm like I said, I'm not mad at the. I always say that I'm not mad that they found him guilty. I just think that the sentencing way too harsh.
He might get a lighter sentence, and I say that maybe
35 years, that nigga ain't, and basically self-defense or mutual combat. That's crazy. Nigga, hey, I took it too far. He died, but hey, he started it.
Okay.
So I still don't like the 35-year shit. I'm not gonna ever be cool with that. Ky, you got anything to say on this?
No, I agree with both of you guys. I think, but see, a lot of people are saying in the comments, and this was my thought process too. If they open up that can of worms about Austin, they're gonna have to put Melo's history on the trial too. So it's kind of like, do we want to fish that in as well? Do we want to, open up that can of worms too to, make him look even worse than he already looks?
But at no point do Melo have a history of being racially harmful.
Right, but you know how they always try to paint
black
males. They're gonna definitely try to paint him, and try to paint him into something that we know he probably was not. And we're not gonna say, and I hate when people are like, oh, but he didn't deserve this. People know their kids. People know how their kids get down. Let's not be naive to how these kids are in the world. Right. Just because they don't act like that around you, don't mean they don't act like that when they're not around you. We have to be a little bit more vigilant of hey, this could have happened, or he could have been this type of person outside of the home. So I just feel like if they do open up that can of worms about Austin, even though yes, it's proven, all the history, the school has, all this documented, I think they're definitely going to try to take Karmelo's history and try to spin
that's a risk I'm willing to take. This nigga got 20 pages. That is unheard of, especially for a white boy.
Oh yeah.
So think about the amount of chances he got. Like, you know, white people, they get chance after chance. For you to have 20 pages of fucking bullshit on your record as a white boy, that means it was actually 60 pages.
Been in jail.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's definitely ridiculous. But again, also, he's dead. So does it really matter? Does it really matter? Because it's the same. And I understand. I feel like he should definitely get a fair trial. Like, he should definitely be able to be heard. But it's like, does it really matter? Because at this sense, Austin lost his life. Karmelo is still here. So does it really matter?
Okay, so Aaliyah said Austin history is irrelevant to the case because Anthony had no prior knowledge of this because they didn't know each other. I don't know. I don't know. Like, just because I don't know you don't mean I don't know your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, that's the white dude that punched the black woman in the stomach. Cause that's the dude that was paying KKK. I don't know you, but I done heard. So I'm gonna fight a little harder when I'm fighting you. I don't know. That's just something I'm willing to I'm gonna see. Hey, your record against mine.
Yeah, I think I just feel like I agree. I feel like he definitely should be at least heard. But I just feel like once you start opening up doors and teetering with things, like, you just opening it up for more and more disaster. And it's just like, do we want to go down this road? Are we willing to take the risk and, you know, injure the problem more? Or do we just kind of want to, you know, go ahead and sew up this wound and keep it pushing?
Fuck no. So I got 35 years. We taking every risk. We
can. Yeah. 35 years too damn long. You gonna fight with anything you got. You better throw shit at the wall and see if that stick. For real.
Karmelo.
Yeah, we not sewing it up.
Karmelo was texting he was on the verge of killing someone the same day he did. Yeah, that probably won't look good. I don't know what shit is. Hey, he did. He went on the verge. Oh shit! He was on track.
That's my only thing. It's just like once you start pulling shit out the closet.
That nigga was on time with it. What the fuck you talking about? The verge. Kenny P, what to do, bro?
Yo, so I know I'm not here to deny Austin Metcalf's history. The some bitch got what was coming to him. Like, he was begging for a killing. But if we're gonna be unbiased about it. Okay. Even though Austin Metcalf was a racist little piece of shit, and eventually somebody was gonna kill his ass, which he deserved. You know what I'm saying? But Karmelo wasn't no angel. He wasn't no innocent kid that was scared. They showed his text messages. He was threatening to kill his girlfriend. He was talking about the same day he was telling his girlfriend he on the verge of stabbing somebody, and everybody was trying to say, well, it wasn't a knife. Well, you texting your girlfriend saying you on the verge of stabbing somebody, and you end up stabbing the first person that messed with you.
Look, so Ken, hold on. If I'm the lawyer, I'm gonna like, Judge, Your Honor, look through your phone right now. Hey, you ever told your girl you were gonna kill her? They were gonna throw that shit out. Everybody want to kill their girl. Everybody.
That's why you're not a lawyer, Tukay. That's why you're not a lawyer.
I'm saying, like, bro, who don't threaten their girl? Like, your girl threatened you.
Tukay, that's why you're not a lawyer. I have never told no girl of mine that I was gonna kill her. Like, that's why you're not a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Because of their response.
Okay. All right. Maybe
I'm just saying, Austin was fucked up, but Karmelo was fucked up too, because he was talking about how you want to stab people and lick blood off the knife and all this crazy shit. Like, even if you putting on a crazy performance for your girlfriend, you actually did stab somebody that day. So, you know, how much of a performance is it? You told your girlfriend, I think I'm going to stab somebody today. I'm on the verge of killing somebody. And you went and killed somebody.
Yeah. I ain't mad at it, bro.
So y'all agree with Officer?
You know, you may threaten your girl, but did you go do something to somebody that day?
Well, that's the day I whooped Larry in the courtroom.
I just dig that, man.
Fucked around and felt that. You picked the right day today, nigga. All right, bro.
Hey, Ky.
She said, hey, she put a little finger on it.
How you doing, Poof?
Hey, Kenny.
How you doing? Pooh is crazy.
So y'all agree with Officer Tatum?
Bro, I can't watch it. At first, I used to think bro commentary was fair, but after seeing him coon like a motherfucker, I can't, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, I fell off.
Yeah, he compromised like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mentally distraught folks normally get lesser time, don't it? He wasn't mentally distraught.
I was gonna say they have to prove it though.
Yeah.
They have to prove it. It's a lot that go into it.
Leah said, this is Pandora box for Karmelo. Y'all better just let him do his time. He took a life. He got to do the time. I can somewhat agree. I still don't agree with the sentence. I hope he get an appeal or he, I don't know, man. I just don't like the time. Like, I'm with y'all for the most part. He killed somebody.
Yeah.
Killers get time. But damn, not for mutual combat. Like, hey, you shot at me first, nigga. I shot back and I hit. Like, why in the fuck would I get the same time you get?
Damn, according that the black women wig glue goes to their heads. Goddamn.
Karmelo said black women wig glue going to their head. He wasn't lying.
Oh shit!
I'm finna prove it. Give me two topics. I'm gonna prove what Karmelo was saying was true. Cause that other shit crazy. But let's go ahead and get into some more shit. Minus the wig glue. Mother's mercy or murder. Now this shit here is wild to me because there are women all over the world agreeing with this lady, bro. All right, woman who admitted to strangling her 3 babies to death, I might add, has raised over $1 million on GoFundMe. Now, y'all probably seen this. I think that she on trial now, but it's been going crazy, bro. Because there are women dead ass taking up for this, and to me, they doing it with under the guise of postpartum. All right, so let's listen.
Of support today for Lindsay Clancy. Hundreds of women, all dressed in pink, cheered the accused mom as she arrived in a police caravan for her murder trial. Supporters ran across the field to greet Lindsay. Some came with their babies. They held up heart hands during a silent rally for the mom who strangled her 3 young children, then jumped from the 2nd floor window, leaving her paralyzed for life.
It's a buzz around here, guys.
Fox News legal analyst Chanley Painter, a former prosecutor, actually wore pink in her live report as she spoke to Lindsay's defense attorney, who was greeted with cheers.
Hey guys, what do you think of the support for Lindsay Clancy out here?
I have no words.
No words?
It's amazing.
It echoes last year's Free Karen Reed campaign. Those supporters also wore pink. She was acquitted of murdering her cop boyfriend. The rally for Lindsay Clancy is not just in Plymouth, Massachusetts, where the trial is being held. There are gatherings across the USA today, including here in New York in Union Square. Actress Alyssa Milano today is joining the chorus of Lindsay Clancy's sympathizers. She revealed, "I stayed in a public psychiatric ward for 3 days after the birth of her son." But others are taking to social media to express shock over the display of support for 36-year-old Lindsay. Are people really cheering for someone who murdered her kids? 3 babies were strangled. What?
Now, mind you, she strangled her.
All right, hell, we can't get your shit off on this one, hell. All right. Ky, I got to go to you first, defer to the women on this one. And I know what y'all saying, this is a white thing. No, dead ass was arguing with a black woman this morning about her. She was in full defense. If you was in the Discord, you know. If you wasn't, you don't know. Ky, what you defended Lindsay?
I'm definitely not defending Lindsay. I just it's hard to defend somebody when they murder somebody, especially children. I can't back that. Now, again, I know mental health is a big thing, and it's not just, in the Caucasian community. It happens all across each race, ethnicity, gender. everything. So I'm not, I'm not knocking her, but it's just like, it's hard to defend something when those were kids. Those are innocent children. It's just like the whole story, and I'm not really spun up on it. I actually got the rundown from my nail tech. She was telling me about it, but it's just like I can't defend it. I just can't stand behind it. The innocent children lost their lives, so I can't stand for it.
How you feeling, August?
Man, I got so many thoughts.
Let them all out. Shit, we got time.
It's like I hate to say it like this, bro, but I'm being objective in my thinking, right? We live in a time where we have the most abortions. You know what I mean? Like the most abortions. Women really don't love their children no more. You know what I mean? And so let's say that I'm for real. I hate to say it like this. I'm for real, bro. Let's say she get acquitted of this. You know how many children might just start just turning up dead? You know what I mean? Just because, they gonna call it postpartum and get off on it. You know what I mean? Like, this shit is crazy, bro. And what they do, they've gone down a rabbit hole of foolishness. This is Pandora's box being open with all this feminism and shit. They going down this rabbit hole of foolishness. And now we on the side where you got people who are cheering on a woman who murdered innocent children. We understand that there's a psychological element to it, but what they're doing is they're empathizing with her psyche so much and completely disregarding the empathy for the fucking children who the ones that was innocent and didn't have no way to protect themselves, bro. Shit crazy, man.
That's a fucking fact. And see, that's what's all of these women see themselves in her.
In her, yeah.
In her. Like,
but that's the thing.
You got a Ky? What you saying?
No, but that's the thing though. I hate when y'all say all women because
not all women.
Yeah,
those women.
Yeah, all those women. Because I'm like, I think a lot of times, like, especially with women, like, we deal with the postpartum, but it doesn't get to the simple fact of I want to strangle my children, I want to kill my husband, or I want to do this. Like, a lot of times that's just their easy way out. Like, I don't think that's all women. I feel like that's just sick. If you like, that's just sick to me. I'm sorry. It's crazy because I've never been pregnant. I've never had any postpartum or anything of that sort. But just knowing women that have been pregnant or have gone through that depression in that state, I've never seen them just flash out and want to kill their kids or want to choke the shit out their kids. Like, that shit is nuts.
I hate the excuse, right? Why the fuck my shit? I hate the excuse. So I think, like, let's say anytime I go to the doctor, before I go, I'm perfectly fine. And then I take an STD test. They be like, hey, 2K, you got chlamydia. You got to take the shot. You can't have sex for 2 weeks. I was perfectly fine before I went. Okay? And now that they came up with this post-traumatic pregnancy bullshit, I think it's bullshit. I think it is an excuse for women to feel sorry for themselves. I think it's an excuse for them to be weak-ass mamas. And to me, that's all it was, is an excuse. Because before they came up with this diagnosis, women were okay. They took care of the kids, they weren't killing the kids, and they just mothered along. But now that y'all have an excuse, to me, it's kind of like a placebo pill. Hey, I'm going to tell you got this, and naturally you're going to think you got this. That's like when a doctor told me, hey, 2K, you got ADHD. No, I don't. I need a new doctor. Because I'm not even going to let it get into my head just because that's what you thinking. So I think all this postpartum bull, I think it's some bullshit. I think that you looking at yourself, you unhappy, your stomach not as tight as it used to be, you chubby as a motherfucker, the baby crying, you are frustrated. Life is a little different. You don't have post-traumatic nothing. Nothing. And I think that this is just the reason why you can't give women the fucking excuse. Because if you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. Now they killing babies and blame the shit on PTSD and a daddy that wasn't even there at the time.
Was the father? So the father wasn't a part of the.
They trying to make this nigga out to be the killer, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're trying to say that all of it was a setup. Like he basically staged this whole entire thing.
She admitted to killing the baby. Yeah,
she admitted to the strangulation, and then her jumping out of the window and paralyzing herself. But it's okay. Let's not take it away from the fact that women do go through mental things. Because the thing is, it's kind of like you saying, like, just because it wasn't a name on it doesn't mean that it was not happening. Now there is a diagnosis. Now, I do agree with you on the fact of people utilizing that as an excuse. Because that just kind of goes back to the whole Michigan, what was that? The college in Michigan where they were stating that they're just going to give kids a pass and a failing grade because they are, stating that their mental health is this way and I can't get to class because my mental health. I feel that I agree with you. I feel like that's utter bullshit. But let's not take away from the fact that this does happen amongst women. It does happen. Now, I think Pretty Penny said it. It's mind over matter. Like, you have to be that woman to know, like, hey, just because I'm going through this does not mean that this needs to overtake me or I can't overcome this. I don't think me going through depression or having anxiety is going to stand in the way of me making sure I'm taking care of my kids.
Okay, so
that's my number one priority.
I got something I wanted to.
Okay.
I got a different perspective on it, and tell me what y'all think. I'm big on the nuclear family, right?
Yeah.
And I think that when you start pulling at that thread of how things are supposed to be structured, we start to see certain stuff fall apart alongst the way. So like the nuclear family, the way it works is that when you have a baby, you have two people there that, because when you know how it is in them damn early years, it's fucking hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you motherfuckers ain't sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you having to do that shit by yourself, the baby always crying, this and that, but you got somebody to help you. Now, because of the way that we've structured everything, a lot of women are single. And so they're still having children. Some of them still having children, but they're having to deal with the burden of the early years all by themselves. Now, I'm not justifying her actions, but what I'm saying is that this is a symptom of the degradation of a nuclear unit.
Okay.
And so you're going to have these type of things popping up. I'm not giving it no excuse. You decide to have children, you better be ready for what come with that. And the last thing is to kill them. You know what I mean? Go send them to a goddamn fire station for all I care if that's what you got to do.
No. But so, listen. So, if I am a pedophile, I can't be around kids. Okay? If you are a potential murderer and you have post-traumatic baby disorder, whatever the fuck they call it, you need your kids took.
See, but you don't.
No, yes, you do. You can't risk it. Hold on, wait.
No,
we got Eureka. We got Eureka called in. Eureka, what's the word?
Hello, Darius. How are you?
Yeah. Hello, Eureka.
Don't do it. It's Monday. Don't do that. Listen, I'm struggling with the fact that there's a lot of people in the comments minimizing what a woman goes through, her body and everything during pregnancy. It goes through changes that you all will never experience. Y'all really don't understand what it is.
Of course.
And everybody's saying, mothers are lazy and blaming everybody, but nobody's saying, men, step up and help your women after they have these children. Nobody's saying anything. Step up, help out.
Listen,
help with the older ones, help with the baby.
Eureka, I'm 1000% with you on that. Y'all definitely need help. It definitely should be doing it with a nuclear unit. I agree wholeheartedly. But to protect the kids, if you are found to have post-traumatic disorder or whatever y'all call it, postpartum, y'all need to relinquish the kids.
Somebody should have stepped.
No. Don't run past that light.
I'm not just.
Are you cool with relinquishing your kids until you get over the disorder? How can you say that you are a loving parent and you won't do the right thing for the kids?
I'm a parent and I will never leave and abandon my kids. But if I'm going through something,
what if you gonna kill them?
I'm gonna take the no. Hell no. I don't agree with what she did. She was messed up, but she is where she deserves to be. Absolutely 110%. But there are signs. She may not recognize it. The fathers need to be get educated on what these women are going through and step up and say, hey, it's something going on.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
And figure things out. But as far as relinquishing my rights, no.
Yes, no, listen, hold on, wait. So you say, wait, are you Eureka, you a mother, right? You love your child.
Absolutely.
Are you going to do what's best for the child?
I will absolutely do what's best.
Okay, so do you think you taking care of, do you think you taking care of your child with postpartum is the best for the child?
The highway, I didn't hear what you said.
Do you think you taking care of your child with postpartum is the best for the child?
I'm going to take the steps to seek out to figure out what's going on. But in the meantime, in between time,
you won't kill a baby in the meantime. Bye, Eureka.
I'm not.
Bye. See, y'all, like August said, women don't care for the fucking kids no more. Y'all say y'all got postpartum. Here's the solution. Remove the fucking kids until you get your shit together. Now, if you love the kids,
you wouldn't have to do that. Like she was saying, you wouldn't have to do that if she actually had the help. And like what August was saying, a lot of times women are put in these situations where they singly have to take care of a child by themselves.
So listen, you fucked a random nigga. You got pregnant. Y'all ain't together. He told you not to have the baby. You said, I ain't killing no baby. If you have the baby. So now you got postpartum, and now you want him to step in when he told you he wasn't gonna step in. How much of this is your fault?
I mean, on that aspect, is your responsibility now. You can't blame him.
Exactly. So when you find out you got postpartum, you need to relinquish rights of your fucking child until that is fixed. Y'all can't play and say, hey, I'm struggling with postpartum. Well, give me the baby. Give me the baby. No, I'm not giving them my baby. So do you care about yourself? Or do you care about the goddamn baby? Pick one. Cause they'll shut all that postpartum shit up. I guarantee you y'all ass be okay then. Kick you right in the ass.
But we're just saying, well, from my aspect, I'm not saying what she did was right. It is definitely wrong. I just feel like we should not, state that there's not a mental issue or there's not something that happens biologically with the hormones of a woman.
I'm willing to concede
but
to
don't
that.
utilize that as an excuse.
Right. Hey.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
That's just like with us going with the military. There's traumatic things that we go through, but I'm not utilizing those traumatic things for me not to be able to live a normal life.
Yes.
Because there's shit that I have seen that I should not have seen.
And if you go to family court with PTSD, you know what they say? I don't think that he's fit for the kids because he had post-traumatic stress disorder. How you got postpartum stress disorder and you think you somehow fit for the child?
But postpartum is not like uncommon. It just this situation where she took it to that extreme. That's what's uncommon. They got women that go through postpartum all the time. They, they crying and freaking out and in the corner and, taking a shower with all their clothes on and shit like that, being just going through it. But that's not, that's a normal part of like the whole cycle of raising kids, especially if you're doing this shit by yourself.
Listen, I do think their hormones change, right? I see it every month, bro. Pre-week motherfucker. Don't you do that? And all type of bullshit. And then, I see them bounce back. Like, they be better with the period on. Like, it be crazy. So I see that type of shit, right? I'm not naked, but I can remember how I feel during your pre-period week. Like, I might as well be getting murdered in this motherfucker. So you telling me you gonna heighten that with postpartum and think that I want to leave you around my kids? Give me the motherfucking children. Go get yourself fixed. And that's what it is.
It's like that remind me of the homelessness when they know that they can't afford to have these kids and they still keep them and have them living in cars and shit like that instead of giving them to the daddy.
Giving them to the state or giving them to the daddy, yeah.
My cousin going through that right now. Got a big ass house. And she rather just struggle. And he got to fight her for the kids.
Yeah, send her ass to prison, bro. Lock her ass up.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, she still murdered 3 kids. Like, it's still
Innocent
murder.
kids.
Yeah, 3 innocent kids. I think they were 5, 3, and 8 months. Like, yeah, send her ass to jail. You can't claim insanity after the fact. Because a lot of people were saying that, you know, she was seeking help. She was going out there and people were turning her around. I don't know. And I'm not saying that it didn't happen. But it's just like with all the advocacies that's out here now and people, you know, hotlines and chats and
for
all
women.
This stuff for women.
Yeah, for specifically women.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that all these, you know, resources were turning you around when you came to them and told them there was a problem.
Listen,
and
bro.
you white.
Hey, cause we gotta fuck that. Hey, every dude in here that ever had a girlfriend, bro, we need to file a class action lawsuit.
Oh my God.
Bro, we deal with that shit pre-period week, the whole little postpartum shit. Bro, nobody ever talks about what it takes to recover mentally from the abuse and the anguish that your man have to put up with. Fuck postpartum.
It's not about y'all right now, though. It's not about y'all.
Like, I'm just saying,
like, we have a moment.
Up in there. Y'all
Can we have a moment?
Have a little me.
Can we have our moment? Just a little bit, a little slim.
Bro, bro, listen, imagine
right now.
My boy, imagine me. I got 1 week out the motherfucking month where I could just beat the fuck out you. And be like, man, you know, my hormones all over the place. Like, man, what? Like from Monday through Sunday, like unlimited smacks. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, my hormones. Like, that's exactly what your man is going through, but verbally. You and this bitch telling him the worst shit ever. You and this motherfucker doing the worst shit ever. And then come next Monday, I don't see why you were mad. But do you know what you said about my mama? and we just supposed to eat it. I'm starting a petition. I'm starting a petition.
But come on, man.
Y'all need to be locked up 1 week out the motherfucking month. Every week.
I always want to throw y'all stuff up in there. Like, oh my God, it's not about you right now. If somebody said it's never about the men, no. What it is about y'all always want to sit up there and be like, no, I don't want to talk about my feelings. I don't want to be vulnerable.
That boy cooking.
We give you opportunities to be vulnerable, and then when something's going on with us, here y'all go, oh, I'm starting this. I'm gonna do this.
Cooking.
Like, come on, man.
Man, the minute your period for to come on, every vulnerability, here it go. You just spitting it back at me. Just spitting it back at me. I just told you about my childhood trauma, and you just spit it back at me. Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Y'all should be charged and arrested. Y'all need to be right in there with her.
Like that back at you, that they should be locked up. Throw them up under the jail, because that ain't right. That ain't right.
Man, I always had the floor to talk and control everything, and we can't have a week to clear this the dusty deep particles out. What y'all go through verbally, a woman is experiencing internally. I don't listen, this is what, when you do something, I damn near rather be punched than be told some shit. Cause you can't erase the motherfucker what they told you. Nigga, your dick little as a motherfucker. It's always bouncing around in my head somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit never go away. Not ever. If you hit me, that bruise in the heel. That bruise a heel over time. Them words, they still in their head somewhere. Just bouncing around. I don't know, cuz. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start the petition, cuz.
Y'all ain't gonna understand. And then that's the thing too, like that's something that just I get, like somebody said we have to be able to control our emotions, but sometimes with those hormones and stuff, like we're unable to control those things. Like it's just something biologically that we cannot control. Even if we try our hardest, it's just something that we can't control.
I can't control these hands.
It does not warrant the right for us to be assholes to y'all. No, it doesn't warrant the right, but it is hard. When them hormones are raging, it's hard. But you're right. We should not treat y'all wrong. But sometimes y'all just, the way you breathe, the look at me, it Get out my face.
Hey, on the way, she said, y'all rather be punched. Hey, that ain't too bad. At least I get a chance to block. Goddamn, I can't stop you talking before you start talking shit. Like, at least I can defend myself or something. Like, he feel a shell. You goddamn, I'd rather get punched. I ain't gonna even hold you, cuz. Yeah, but it is what it is. But for real, though, if you do have postpartum, bro, you should really consider giving your children up until you get that shit together. Yes, give them up, because you could potentially be a murderer and you don't fucking know it. I don't even know why you would play with it.
You know what? I mean, I see what you're saying. Is you don't know until you get to that point if you're going to snap. So I see what you're saying, but that's still, I think that's piling trauma on top of trauma.
Anything
for a woman to lose her
No, you
kid.
can't say that the baby is the reason why you feeling this way and then you should keep the baby. This the reason you feeling the way. Go heal. Take all the time you need. Get the baby to your auntie. Get a baby to their father. Get a baby to the grandmother. Somebody. Yeah. But you don't need it. And if you love your children like you say you do, you wouldn't have no problem with making sure that they are absolutely safe, even if it's from your murderous ass. See, I think that's an easy fix.
That's harder than what you. It's harder. That's harder than what you think, though, bro.
No, I know it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard.
Like, think about it. You think your mama wanna be raising your kids after you? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think your auntie want to take on that burden raising your kids? Because you got a.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, I don't think
mental problem. Like, come on, they not trying to hear that shit. They got their own problems.
I get it, right? But I don't think that a lot of
the daddy though. I give you the daddy though.
The daddy, yeah, but I don't think a lot of the mental capacity is there. I think the excuse is, like I told you, before there was postpartum, women was doing just fine.
But the nuclear family was still intact.
But listen, when dude came home,
you got the man to help you.
No, when the dude came home, he relieved her of the financial stressors and the kids that he could, when daddy there, they straightened the fuck up. But she had that baby down there until the baby went to sleep. He didn't come home and get the baby and play with the baby all day.
Sometimes, she might just need a couple. It really, what it is that it's the ongoing constant with the baby, where it's like, if she could just put the baby on your lap for 20 minutes, that'll be enough to get her to reset right quick.
Yeah.
I mean, he be sitting there watching TV and the baby get on his lap and, he play with the baby for a little bit and then, going about his day.
I get it. Wholeheartedly. Yeah, I understand. Hello?
What's up, bro?
What's the word, man?
Man, just call you, give you my condolences, man.
Hey, so I'm on the morning show, cuz. I appreciate it. I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, bro.
Already, bro. All right, so so I agree wholeheartedly. Like, just that them little 20 minutes you talking about, it really do helps, bro. Yeah, so I was a single father before. Sarah had left me with the baby. She went to the store. And shit. I almost did it.
Longest 20 minutes of your life, huh?
You was a single father for 20 minutes too, Ky.
Hey, don't take away from my. I had postpartum too. Give me me. Give me me. All right, so
20 minutes is crazy.
Hey, it be like that, cuz. Y'all can say it, I can too, dog. Yeah. All right, so man, let's go ahead and get into this last one. This damn nigga gave me postpartum listening to this shit because, like you said, bro, you believe in the nuclear family. You believe dad should be with the kids. This right here is going to fucking wow you. Watch this.
For custody.
Why do I have to petition?
You're not even on a fucking birth certificate. Are you fucking slow?
But I have had a blood test on her. I'm her biological father. It don't fucking matter. Just give me her. You want her disability check. You want her disability check. You want her disability check. You want child support from me. You want her disability. I know what you want. Okay, well, why you just won't give me my fucking child?
That's not how it works.
Yes, the fuck it do. How else does it work, bitch?
You right.
How the fuck does it work, bitch? I'm her dad. Just give me my child. That's not illegal. You didn't push her. You didn't push her. You want disability and child support. You ain't getting nothing, bitch. You're not getting nothing. And as long as she over there with you, and as long as she over there with, and as long as you are her sister. You are shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking, bitch. Bitch, I'm talking. Listen, ho, I'm talking, bitch. You her sister. You her sister. You her sister. I didn't even have a problem getting my daughter from her mama. I didn't have a problem getting my daughter from Pooh. Why do I have a problem getting her from you, bitch? Okay then, bitch. Who is you to stop that, ho?
All right. So, what Finesse2Tymes is going to, I know it might sound like he was arguing with a baby mama. Trust me, she gonna be a baby mama one day if she's not already. He's arguing with his now deceased baby mother's sister. Okay? And instead of him getting next up for the child, she's taking the baby and trying to collect disability check and put him on child support. Baby come with benefits. How do y'all feel about that? Do you think like, because you know, we always kind of had this talk, like if the baby, let's just say the mother passed away, like am I next up for the kids or do her family step in and try? No, you that's not clear.
That's what I thought.
No, most women will dead ass give their kids to their sisters or to their mothers before they give it to the dad. Ky, let me what you got to say, Ky?
No, that's true because like my mom has it set up if something was to happen while my sister is a minor, she goes to me. She doesn't go to her father.
Oh
shit! So but okay, hold on.
You there day in day out.
I'm there, so it's a difference. That nigga, we won't talk about him. But anyway, but it's just the simple fact that I don't know because Finesse2Tymes, he got it going on. I don't know. You should just give the baby to him.
Well,
it might be in the best interest of the child to keep her where she at now. Because trying to collect the check and all that stuff, that's a little bit different. Because if he's able to do it, why not just give the child to her father? If he's able to do it, just let her take care of it. But yeah, a lot of times they do set it up like that for either the grandparents to take them or the auntie or something like that. They do set it up like that.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought it was like probate.
No, I even think, bro, I'm an active parent. I think if she would, I think she'd rather the kids go with her fucking mama. I'm in house.
Well, 2K, you just went through postpartum for having a baby for 20 minutes.
I am back though. Do it now.
We just talked about this.
Did you just say don't take my kids?
You just said give the child up.
But I'm just saying though, like that's a reality for a lot of people, bro. Like if something were to happen to the mother, they would rather, and it's kind of a slap in the face. Because I can keep the kids when you go to the grocery store. If you got to go out of town, I can keep the kids. But when it's long term, you don't want me to keep the kids. Make it make sense. Don't make no sense at all. Like, what do you really think of me?
You see, this is my problem, bro. And I be thinking, dog. So I take this shit somewhere else. This is the problem that I have with black men. Right, and I had the same conversation with my cousin when he was going to court to fight for his kids. Matter of fact, before when he was arguing with his baby mama, I'm like, nigga, take her to court. You know what I'm saying? Go get your lawyer, take her to court.
Yeah.
That nigga, it took him years to get around to doing that. Finally took her to court. She running the show. She telling him how shit gonna go. She's telling him when he gonna see his kids. She telling him how everything go. He pull up, she do what she want. Now, after that court order came into play and he came down to get his kids, the sheriff gets involved and they get the kids so he get to spend time with his kids. So a lot of black men, what they do is they go through and be arguing and bickering back and forth when all you got to do is lawyer up. Go get you a lawyer, take them to child support court, family court or whatever, and get your custody together. It's simple, dog. You can chat GPT this shit for real.
Yeah, that sounds simple. Lawyering up ain't simple.
Why not?
Because they cost. Most people are day-to-day, check to check. And I know it's for the kids, but at the same time, you spending money on something that...
You're going to pay child support anyway.
No, I get it. But you spending money to pay child support at this point. When really, in all honesty, we should be 2 grown adults. The lawyer want there telling me what position to put you in. Like, so I don't want to really go to them for parental shit. I just want to be able to be like, you know what? Hey, we need to figure this out between the two. And I know that some women be with it, some don't. Then it's hard. But lawyering up ain't the easiest shit in the world to do.
But you know, and like Bobby Cherry Jr. said, he had all the legal paperwork ready before his son was born. I think he did himself a disservice too. Because like she said, you're not even on the birth certificate. Even though, yes, they had a legal DNA test done, he should have automatically, once they got the results back, he should have automatically petitioned the court to add him as the father on that birth certificate. That way now, the same legal rights that the mother had, he has those same legal rights as a father.
But this was going on.
So he should have got his shit together.
But see, him and the mama, okay, once the DNA contest come back, him and the mama got an agreement. But now you get a third party who don't give a fuck about none of that. All they see is money.
Right. So that's where he kind of fell short at, right? Because even though, yes, they had the agreement, now the lady is deceased, he should have already had that set up just in case. And that's the thing, I think a lot of us, especially in the Black community, we do ourselves a disservice because we don't have all our affairs in order, and then something goes wrong. Now we fighting third parties. Now we can't, do this and do that, even though reacting. There was a set agreement within us and the deceased. Now we, reacting off emotions. Now everybody's fighting each other where we're more so hurting the child or harming the child than helping the child. So I think, especially as a community, we have to get our affairs in order so you don't have to go through these things.
On top of that, though, a lawyer gonna know that damn judicial system and that family court law, especially in that state, far better than your ass is gonna know it, bro. And there may be a path for him to be able to get the shit that he need done. Yeah, he gonna have to invest some money in it, but that'll be the difference between him, having to pay, thousands of dollars in child support and never seeing his child, and paying, hundreds of dollars in child support if he gotta pay child support at all. You know what I'm saying? Just to get custody of his children. That's how I look at it. Because that lawyer gonna be able to navigate them waters way better than you could by yourself. That's what I told my cousin.
And I hate this shit about me. This the most sleazeball shit ever. Like I say, when you put a third party in it, you talk with child support and I got the lawyer up. Don't worry about it. That's your child. I promise you this. That is your fucking child. How much the child support?
Take your license.
No. I'ma pay. But you won't get no man. They won't get the raising. But I can tell you this, if you don't do it that way, you will get both. You'll get money and your kids will get the best raising that I can provide. But the minute you put me on child support, I got to go through courts and shit, you got it. That's your child. I'm not for to prove you wrong. You don't think I'm going to do shit? I'm not going to do it. All right? I'm not going to prove you wrong. I'm going to meet you exactly where you thought I was going to meet you at. Right there. So... best thing, niggas be trying to lawyer up, bro. I'm not for to go broke trying to prove to my kids that I love them. They're here when they get older. Hope they can understand it. If not, because I have seen so many dudes become hostage to that, bro.
Yeah, my daddy told me the same thing.
For them to, when they finally get the kids are so much of their mother that they wish that they never fuck with them.
Yeah,
like they whole mindset, mind frame, it's just a
be all
waste.
Fucked up.
Yeah. I ain't finna do it, bro. You gonna pick with me. You want the child support or you want money and a good raiser for the kids.
And I'm like, Pretty Penny, I don't believe in the child support. If things didn't work out between us, all I ask you to do is just be there for your child. Just help me raise them. That's it. Because again, I don't agree with that. You getting locked up for the inability for you to pay. Like some people just don't, because you have courts that place billions of dollars on these men, knowing that they can't afford that. Like, come on, why are we even dragging this through? Like, let's come to a term, let's come to an agreement if we can, set this up. But what happens in those cases where you do agree with your co-parent and then they just fall off the bandwagon and not, help or do what you need them to do?
Okay, child support is for them.
Yeah. So
this is what I do need you to keep in mind, though. Keep this in mind. Just like you fall short sometimes, he can too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He can too.
That's what the communication got to be with the co-parent in that, though. And the understanding.
Yeah. And that's what I don't like, bro. Like, you trying to get me put in jail for the same money that you don't got.
Yeah.
Right now. Like, you want to be begging this hard if you had the money. So like have some understanding. If I can, I will. But it's no nonsense when and it shouldn't be a lot of leniency when it comes to provide for your child.
Right.
But I'm just saying shit do happen, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I can respect that. My dad told me the same thing. He went through the same thing. He spent racks in child support court trying to help my sister. He got a lot of kids. He was like, I ain't doing that no more.
Nah. It was a documentary, bro. A lot of them dudes kill themselves. They kill themselves.
Yeah, they would take themselves out just to avoid that. It is crazy to me because you have people right now can't get a job because their licenses are suspended because they're back child support. But how the hell are they supposed to pay child support and they can't get
without a job? It's a catch-22.
Like that makes no sense. Like I always be looking at stuff because I have uncles, I have cousins that go through this shit, and I be like, that's the dumbest stuff ever. Like, I can't afford my child support because I don't have a job, but I can't get a job because I don't have the proper identification in order to get a job. So how the hell am I supposed to pay?
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like, to me, visitation, that shit feel like a chore.
Yeah.
Like it'll have I got my kids Wednesday through Sunday. That shit feel like a chore because when you with them, you trying to take advantage of this limited time. So now you planning trips, you doing this and you doing this, and then when you send them back to mama house, it's just mediocrity. But to prove that you love them, you got to take them to Six Flags. You got to do this, and these your days off. So like that shit feel more like a chore than anything, bro. Just have, like I say, cause when nobody there. When y'all were fucking, the judge didn't tell her to hit her from the back. She didn't tell you to ride it. Like, have the same communication when it comes to the kids. You don't need no third party to get into that.
Yeah. I would believe the way Finesse be around here flashing all his women and his money, I would think he would be helping that lady out with some money.
It ain't that. Like, he know that she's trying to finesse.
Yeah.
So what you think he should do, like in this situation, like your opinion, like what do you not ordinarily, if it's like the mama that's trying to put you on child support, you like, man, keep the child, I'll pay the support. But this is a sister that's trying to do it. So how do you think he should handle this situation? Should he lawyer up or what? What you think? You think he should fight this tooth and nail?
Nope.
Or what he just say, fuck the child? To the sister?
But okay, so listen, if you really cared about the baby, you want the baby to be with her daddy. All right?
But I'm saying, but it's the sister though. Like, like it ain't the mama. It ain't, I could understand if it was the mama, but this the sister that's just trying to jump in. That to me is just giving up. Cause she really, you the daddy. So if you really, you might have a clear, even though she set it up that way, you might have a clear path to get your child. From a relative versus from the mom.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
And then even with that, like, is there actual court documentation or actual documentation stating that she left the child to the sister?
Yeah, she's the guardian.
If there's no proper legal paperwork, then automatically I would think you're supposed to give it to the next living kin or the legal parent that's still living. And legally, he is her parent because they proved it in the DNA test. With that, I would definitely fight that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's ridiculous. Because if that's not on any type of documentation or anything that can be proven, get him his baby.
Yeah, that's sure.
And see, he got away. He known for like taking care of his kids too. So like she definitely looking at.
To help.
Yeah. I don't know about good. I don't know. I'm not there day in, day out. But he'll spend that money for his kids. And so with the sister knowing that, she's a cha-ching.
Yeah, she's trying to get more out of it.
Yeah.
You'll let her have it?
Me?
Yeah. In his situation, would you let her have that? Would you just go ahead and start paying?
No, you made me concede to that point. Okay, we'll spend some racks on that. Yeah. We'll spend some racks.
Yeah, I would fight in that sense. I would definitely go to court and fight for that baby because even though me personally just looking at it, I don't think Finesse should get that child the way he living.
Yeah, the way he look. Yeah, you can't judge a man though. That's his,
right.
That's his hood niggas. Hood niggas do be good baby daddies when they baby daddy.
Yeah,
they own it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. The way he lives his life, I don't know.
You judge it from the outside. You judging it from the outside.
Yeah.
That's why I said I can't even judge him because that's just like Boosie. Like I feel like Boosie he got a bunch of kids, but he take care of each and every one of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
He do what he's supposed to do. He still be outside wilding, but he do what he's supposed to do as a father, and I can't take that from him. So.
Okay, before we get out of here, y'all, let me read these super chats. Y'all make sure y'all follow August. His name is in the caption as well. All you got to do is click on it. Just give him a follow. It's too easy. All right, shout out to Tail G. Make sure you hit that like button too, man. Shout out to Tail G for that $2 super chat. These last two topics are to push the vision. Shout out to Put Their Ass to Work with the $5 super chat. 1 mil% bullshit. These bops loom for any reason, not to accept accountability. 99% of the mental disorders are made up for profit. Okay.
Oh shit!
Shout out to Tail G for that $5 super chat. 3K since women now have autonomy over themselves and refuse to take accountability for their actions. Should the world restrict women's rights? Yes, they should. You know how I feel about that. Shout out to Put Their Ass to Work for the $2 super chat. Give men full autonomy back. Shout out to Alfonso Frazier, 1560 for the $5 super chat. Yeah, I don't care. Send her to prison. No excuses. Shout out to Put Their Ass to Work with the $5 super chat. Life is on easy mode for women. Pre-brain decisions is what makes their lives hard. Absolutely. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Put Their Ass to Work. He said men will be starting a pre-partum movement 2027. Give her hell before conception. I like that, bro. A pre-partum movement, man. Hey, let's start this motherfucking class action lawsuit.
It's gonna be a lot of y'all that's ended up in 6 feet under playing with them folks.
See, look,
don't play with
y'all
them
talking about murdering us. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. Tomorrow we will all day. Tell you what to do, bro. We'll have Spaces on the show tomorrow. I think we got Hamp coming up this week too, and I'm gonna try to get Mel on the show, but her schedule be all over the place. So we're gonna try to bring some feminine energy in here too. So they can get together and they peers can sync up. So,
I'm so about that.
Oh shit!
But until then, y'all, it's been real, man. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time. Don't forget to hit the link. Follow August, his name right there in the caption. You can follow him right now. He got a wife, so please don't try to tempt my boy. And just like that, y'all, we are out.